Okay, guys, it's like, what is it, 3:48 a.m. I haven't slept, but I have proof that the shadow government is paying off the Forza Horizon festival. This is the truth that Forza doesn't want to tell you. Is they're actually paying off the Forza Horizon festival. They're gonna use it to control the galaxy, and I can explain it in this video. So you see, think about it, because like, how does the Horizon Festival have the money to like just buy and sell all these supercars and like create these crazy project like the Hot Wheels thing that's a floating island? How do you get the money for that? How do you pay off like an into? Because think about it, like, there's no, when you drive, there's like no police when you're driving in Forza. You would think that they would like try and stop the reckless drivers, but like, apparently the Forza Horizon Festival, not the Forza Horizon Festival has enough money to just pay off the police of an entire country, just to let the drivers drive. So that's because the shadow government is giving billions upon like trillions of dollars to the festival. Okay, and that's how they get the money for like everything in the festival is the shadow government. So what they do with the festival is like, here, just pretend this is, we'll like create a little bit of like, there's Japan. This is very basic rendition of like US and Mexico. I don't really care. I don't want to make it too detailed right now. And here's like, here's Europe. So this is, and here's Australia, and the planned but deleted Malaysia map for FH1. We can't forget that. Is there anywhere else I'm missing too? Oh yeah, the UK. That's what I'm missing. Yeah, fill this in a little bit. Anyways, so there's Earth, okay? And so they send the festival out to all these different locations across the Earth. And the reason they do that is because it keeps the general public, these like the general public, it keeps them distracted. Like, hold on, like, here's them looking at the shadow government like before. Or wait, here's them looking at the shadow government. Like with the festival, they're looking at the festival instead. It keeps them distracted from what the evil shadow government is really doing. So what the shadow government is doing is they're controlling the festival like a puppet. Like, the festival used to, back when it was in Colorado, it used to be its own thing, but they saw what they could do with the festival and like how they could use it to control the galaxy. So what they're doing with the festival is they're using it to test military and like futuristic technology, like spaceships. Like, pretend that's a spaceship. Spaceships, okay? That's a spaceship. And the reason because I have proof that they're using it to test this technology. Because you ever wonder why, like, the Hot Wheels island exists? Because that's a floating island, and if you look, uh, uh, side, because yeah, because look, because that's a floating island. Because you can see Mexico below the island. So this is a floating island. You can see it's like all technology. Okay, and so that's crazy technology. And you ever, like, in Forza Horizon 6, we have like the Gundam, like that's a fake image. That's also, we have like that. We have the big robot. okay? So and like you ever think how they get that technology, and you ever think how the shadow government gets that? It was testing this technology, is and they want the general public to like kind of get you, and they even have like thing with like you crash your Ford Taurus or whatever shitbox you're in into a wall. You just you like rewind time itself, okay? They have crazy technology to do that, and they're trying to get the general public used to this technology, so when they use it against them, they'll still turn a blind eye like towards the festival. So with this technology, it's mainly, especially with like the Gundam electronic like technology and the Hot Wheels Island technology, is they're gonna build like big spaceships. Like think like the one from like the one from Wall-E, the big spaceships, okay? They're gonna make like that. And they're gonna get like everybody on this big spaceship, okay? That's it's and uh they're gonna take them to Mars. That's not red, it's Mars. And the the general public over here, they're like, you would think that they would be like, oh, there's nothing to do on Mars, so we're not gonna go there, shadow government, and you're stupid. But because what the shadow government's gonna do is they're gonna they're gonna take the Forza Horizon Festival and let me duplicate this. Um, and they're gonna take the Forza Horizon Festival, and they're gonna put a Forza Horizon Festival on Mars in Forza Horizon 7, because the public now, because you know they've seen the festival like all over the world, is they're like, okay, well that's a really cool festival. We're gonna go to Mars, and everybody's gonna get on the spaceship, and they're gonna like fly over, and to they're gonna fly to Mars. And since the shadow government now has everybody on, there's nobody on Earth anymore. Earth has zero. Why is it? Oh, that's why. Earth has zero people. Everybody is on Mars now. Okay. So what the shadow government's doing is they're gonna take Earth, and they're just gonna mine, and they're gonna mine for with the rewind technology. Actually, to the people, it's gonna feel like 0 years, because they're gonna use the rewind technology to mine like faster for the public's perception. Not for they're gonna take probably like 150 years or something to mine every single resource from Earth. Probably way longer, even 1,000 years. But eventually they'll have mined everything, and they're gonna get on their own like rich spaceships. Imagine like it's like a cool spaceship, okay, and like it costs like a bunch of money, and the shadow government's gonna fly in their spaceships, and they're gonna go to Mars as well. But since they mined all of Earth's resources, they don't want people going back to Earth because they're getting homesick. So when they fly out, they're gonna blow up Earth, okay, and what they're gonna do is that since they mined all of Earth's resources, they're gonna go to Mars, and they're gonna sell it. It's like their wood, like the oil, the diamonds. It's not, and the diamonds, and they're gonna sell it for like absolutely insane prices, like like one piece of like 1 gallon of oil. That's like, you think it's $9 now, but 1 gallon of oil on Mars is gonna cost like $40. So they're gonna have insane, no, even more. It's gonna be like $100 a gallon, because they want to make a ton of money. They want to make as much money as they want to make as much money as possible. And the reason why they want money is because they blew up Earth and everybody's stuck on Mars now. Okay, you see, and people are gonna start being like, "Oh, I'm a little homesick. I want to go back to Earth," but they know Earth is gone. Earth is not there anymore. So what the shadow government's gonna do is they're gonna take a guy, like a special shadow government member from they're gonna take a special shadow government member and they're gonna send him to deep space. Like, hold on. Like, they're gonna send him to deep space to retrieve something very special. And you might be wondering, like, oh, Sarah, what's that special thing? And it's actually gonna be the setting for Forza Horizon 8. They're gonna go to. Okay, that is horrifying. Or whatever. Anyways, they're gonna send. This one's. That's the worst quality. Who cares? They're gonna get Urath. And what they're gonna do with Urath is or that's what he went to retrieve. So he went out to deep space to get Urath, and he's gonna like use the technology to send it back, and we're gonna have Urath now. Okay, we have Urath instead of Earth, and Urathians are gonna obviously be a little bit upset about this. But now they're like the general public. It's like, oh, we can go home now. We can get off of Mars. But wait, maybe I don't want to because the festival's here. So what they have to do is they take festival, Forza Horizon 8, which is actually like lore-wise, if you listen to radios in Forza Horizon 1, this is actually like the 11th festival or something. Forza Horizon 8 is in Urath, okay? The people are really happy. They're like the people are really happy. They're celebrating and they're gonna, because the festival's there, because they've convinced them the festival's like the thing they need to live pretty much at this point. They're gonna go back to Earth, okay? Or not back to Earth. They're gonna go towards Urath. The Urathians gonna be like, why is 8 billion new people on this planet? So because there's like 8 billion new people. Because so you have the Earthians and you have the Urathians. And the Urathians, because like 8 billion people just kind of came onto their planet. They don't really have the resources for that, so they obviously like they're like, what the fetch, dude? What the flip? What the fuck? And they like kick him out or try to, but Earthians, they have nowhere to go, so they're begging on their hands, and there's gonna be some Earthians like in the middle, like they're gonna try and protest like Earthian rights. And like some Urathians will be like, and they'll listen, or they'll like be skeptical about it. They might listen to them. Some Urathians will listen to them. Most will just hate them and just like punch them in the gut. So now the shadow government, what they're doing, is they're gonna use the festival. Because right now they're completely divided, and that's what they want. Because they want the Urathians to be the enemy, because what that does makes the shadow government like seem nice. It's not the enemy, but really it is, because they're controlling you. Okay, they're controlling your mind. It's like little mind control things. They're like controlling your mind pretty much indirectly, like influencing you a ton. And now that you're in a war with the Urathians, they're gonna step in, become the good guys by like inviting Urathians to the Forza Horizon festival. And they're gonna like promise them with all this crazy technology that Urath doesn't have. But then the Urathians will reject it because they're Earthians and 8 billion of them just stormed their planet, so they're obviously pretty pissed. So what they do, and this is actually exactly what the Shadow Government wanted to happen, is they're gonna they're gonna use like the technology from the Hot Wheels expansion again, and they're gonna fly out to space, and it's gonna be like, well, why'd that cut off? Whatever. They're gonna fly out. It's gonna be like Star Wars. They're gonna, but not really. They're gonna fly out to space, and the Earthians in like pretend it's a cool spaceship, and the Urathians, they're gonna duke it out. This is how should we differ? This is an Earthian, okay, and this is an Urathi. We'll give them a square head just so you can like tell the difference. But Urathians still have circle heads. We just wanted to tell the difference for the sake of the video. But they're gonna duke it out like Star Wars. But the festival, since they're like the ones supplying all this technology to both sides, just like a certain other, you know, this is like a certain other little thing, but that's besides the point. They're supplying technology to both sides without your knowledge, and what that does is it gets the shadow government money. Okay, so the shadow government wins in the end. So you see, we have those guys fighting. Okay, then you have the festival down here. Okay, let me finish. And that's all connected. Then again, we have the festival going to supplying the war in Mars. Okay, and it takes everybody up with the technology, and it leads back to the shadow government. Okay, and the true thing behind the Forza Horizon Festival, the true meaning behind the Forza Horizon Festival, guys. If the shadow government comes after me, guys, just so you know, I am completely happy with my life. I love my life. I'm completely healthy. I have no like bad health condition. I don't even like I can't even, or I'm not going to be driving for a while just in case. So if I die suddenly, well, you know what happened, okay? That's the secret behind the Forza Horizon Festival. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go before the shadow government catches me.